Hello, numbers one and numbers two. How are you? Please say hello. Hello, number three. Hello, number four. I've no comments, folks. Don't know what's going on there. Anyway, I've no idea who's on or who's not. Sorry for the delay, folks. It was had a bit of an internet issue. That's why we were late getting started. To say I can't see anybody's comments right now, so the internet's not really playing ball for us, but that's okay. Doesn't mean we can't go ahead and do what we need to do, does it? Hello, number five. As I say, I don't know who's on, who's not on, but we'll go with it. The comments will come up when the video is over, so I can only apologize. The only other option is that we stop and start again, but I don't think we need to. We'll just crack on. Seeing as I was late getting started anyway. Now, today we're doing the power animal cards. Hello, number six. Please say hello, even though I can't see who you are, but I'll see it after. We're using the power animal cards today, and we'll see what messages these animals have for us, and we'll go from there. Okay, we'll go from there. So, I've been shuffling these cards all morning, so they should be ready to go. All right, so take the first card. Hummingbird Joy, and the message is lighten up. So, are you right now feeling happy and joyous about all things in your life? Or are you stressed, anxious, and worried about things that, quite frankly, don't always matter? Message from this little card is, doesn't matter how tough life is, it doesn't matter how hard our day is, we've got to try and see the good, we've got to try and see the positive. So if you're struggling today, especially today, try and find something that'll give you a little bit of joy in your heart. It could be going and sitting outside for 10 minutes listening to the birds singing. It could be taking a walk along the shore of a beach. It could be going and treating yourself to an ice cream. Whatever it is, give yourself that wee bit of respite today if you've been having a tough time. Okay? Try and lighten your load. See a little bit of joy. Try and find a little bit of joy with the rest of your day today. Okay? So if you're not sure how, or if you don't know why you're down, because sometimes we can have a bad day, we can have a down day, and we've no idea why. Okay, sometimes it can be we've just absorbed too much of the negative energies around us. We've absorbed too much of the negative world around us, or we just simply are having a spiritual shift. Now, why am I mentioning that? Okay, when we have spiritual shifts, we can feel down, because when we go through a spiritual shift and an upgrade and a change in our vibration, it can feel like we've lost something. It almost feels like a mourning, because we are losing a part of ourselves that we've become quite accustomed to, we've become quite used to. So sometimes when we're going through a spiritual shift, we can get quite down, even though we have no idea why. Okay, so it's only when you do meditate every day and you do go through the process every day of speaking with yourself and communicating with yourself that you learn these things. So if you're having a tough time just now, you're struggling to be happy and find a bit of peace and a bit of joy, just ask the angels, ask the hummingbird spirit animal to help you find a way to find joy in your life every day. You can do this every day. In fact, what I want you all to do is just close your eyes, take a couple of nice deep breaths, just let your body relax, and now ask your higher self, or ask the hummingbird to come forward into your mind's eye and ask it, how can I bring more joy into my life? trust the answer you hear. Did somebody get told to dance more? If you get told to dance more, then dance more, okay? And enjoy it. You got to enjoy it. Alright. So we'll move on from that one. Hope you're all going to be messed there. It will be for somebody in particular. It always is. And we'll move on to the next card. We'll give them another shuffle. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well, by the way. As I say, I can't see anybody's comments, so hope you're all keeping fine and not having too bad a start to the week. Alright, we will see. Next card out. Dolphin. Okay, so this card definitely leads on from the last one. Dolphin. Playfulness. Take time to play. So, if that last card hit home a wee bit, then maybe this card hits home a little bit more, and it's also maybe giving you an idea of where to find more joy. Maybe you need to play more, enjoy more, and I know that's easy in normal times, and it's maybe quite difficult for people given where we've all been in the world right now and recent months, recent years. But you got to take time to play. Now, that could be playing with kids, grandkids, could be playing with your animals. It could just be going out and having a playful walk with a partner in a wood or whatever. It doesn't have to be anything specific, but take time to play is the message from Dolphin. So if you're not sure how to take time to play, or if you have a really hectic and busy life and you cannot find the time to play, ask the Dolphin spirit animal to help you find time every day for you to play. Okay? It could be in relation to anything. So you'll know what things you like to do. If you're not sure what to do, ask this beautiful spirit animal to show you what playful things you can do that you have time for and that you can enjoy and will enjoy. Okay? So quite a nice card that. These two cards definitely go together. So we'll go on to the next one now and see what comes. We'll see. Everybody have a good weekend. I hope you all had. Hope you all were nice and relaxed and did some fun things for yourselves and not looking after everyone else all the time. Where do we see now? Oh. Okay. Right. Quite a few cards fell out, but the one that's facing me is Elephant. The keyword's resolve, and the message is you will overcome any obstacles. Okay. So this also can link into these two cards because sometimes we have obstacles in our way. Sometimes we mentally and emotionally put obstacles in our way to enjoying our life and having fun. Are you that type of person? Do you subconsciously block yourself from having fun, having joy, seeing the joy? A lot of us do without realizing it. If you receive an invitation to go and enjoy something, accept it. Because every time you say no, you're then excluding yourself from being able to have that joy. You're excluding yourself from the opportunity to have joy. And you're not overcoming the obstacle. Okay, so next time someone invites you to go for a walk, go for a lunch, go for dinner, accept the invitation. Because by declining the invitation, you're allowing the obstacle to stay there. Maybe you're a bit socially awkward. You can't always say yes because you're afraid of how you'll be perceived. You're afraid of how you'll be seen, how you'll be taken. These are all obstacles, but they're obstacles in our mind. So ask the elephant power animal to give you that freedom of thought, that will that you need to move forward and to take that chance when it's given to you. Okay, this is quite an important card because we will all find excuses, me included, not to do things because we feel a wee bit socially awkward or unsure. So, if you're that type of person, ask the elephant power animal to help you overcome obstacles that stop you finding time to play and seeing the joy in life. Okay? These cards go quite well together. I quite like it when they go together. Makes it so much more meaningful. Right, we'll have another shuffle, will we? And see where we go from there. Hello, number 6. I don't know who you are because I can't see the comments, but say hello anyway, and thank you for joining us. Now, those first three cards are quite good, eh? Hello, number 7. Lovely to have you. Please say hello. We'll see now. Pick the next card. Okay. Next card's Seal, and the keyword's imagination, and the message is immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Okay. So, this card could well be leading on from the other ones, or it might be something totally new. Are you the type of person who doesn't involve yourself in anything creative or artistic? Maybe it's time you should. Now, artistic and creative expression can be anything from writing poetry to tending flowers in your garden, planting new flowers, trying something different, planting herbs, trying to grow your own fruit or veg. That can be creative expression because you're growing, you're putting something into it to create something. It could be embroidery, painting, clay modeling. Any of those things are all creative and expressive. So perhaps if you're struggling to find something going on from the previous cards, or following on from the previous cards, if you're struggling to find something joyful and playful in your life, maybe the seal power animal has the answer that you need. Maybe you need to be looking at expressing yourself more creatively, and by doing so then you find more fun, you find more joy. Does that make sense? It could be that you are quite creative and expressive, but you haven't done anything for a while because you're feeling on a downer. That's okay, that happens. But the message from this power animal is get back at it. It's time to start doing it again, because it's not until we do something creative, and I know this from personal experience, it's not until we do something creative we actually find the real joy in doing it. Now, I can go a week or two without painting, but then gets to the point where it really starts to grate on me that I'm not doing it, because I feel the joy when I am doing it, and I feel happy, and I can be playful with the paints when I'm creating something, and a lot of the times I have no idea what I'm creating until I start. So, but you can do that with anything. You can do it with cooking. When's the last time you cooked a meal that wasn't the same boring meal you've cooked for the last 10 years? When's the last time you tried to make a new dessert that you've never made? That's all creative expression, all of it. So, ask Seal. In fact, close your eyes. I want all of you to close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. I like doing this because most people get messages when we do this. Just close your eyes. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Lovely long deep breaths. And inside your mind's eye, call forward the seal power animal. And ask Seal, what could I do that is creative and expressive that will bring me joy and happiness that I have not considered before? What do you hear? Is it recycling and painting old furniture? Is that something that's come to you? Candle making? Why not? Making your own soaps to sell? All of those things are creative. So, I hope all of you got a wee message there from Seal. I'm sure you did. I hope you did. And then you can take that forward and then do the research, look into it, and see how to progress with it. Okay? Nice card. Cards are nice. These animal cards are nice. I haven't used them for a long time. So now we'll go on to the next one. I really wish I could see your comments, folks. I really do. Then I could see if you're getting messages or not. If you are getting messages, just type in the comments that you have got a message, because I'll be able to see it after the live video finishes. Let's see now. Let's see. What's the next card? Okay, now we're moving on to something different. Giraffe, and the message is, or the keyword is foresight, And the message is you're able to see what is in store for the future. So, right, where'd I go with this? Talk to me. Right, the message from Giraffe is all of you who are watching this today do have the foresight and the ability to know where you need to go in life, the direction you need to go. You're just too afraid to see it. You're too afraid to do it. So this card does actually link into all these other cards, because what it's saying is, in order to have more fun, in order to be see more joy and feel more joy and be more creative, you already know what you need to do. We all have that wisdom within us, and I have said this many times. Our soul has the answer to every aspect of our lives. All we have to do is learn to connect with our soul, and we will get the answers. So, you all already know where you can find more joy in your life. You're just lacking the trust in your own judgment and don't have enough faith in your own instincts. So, I want you all to start asking Giraffe to come forward to you. Do it every day. Do it once a day, every morning. Ask the giraffe spirit animal to come forward to help you see clearly what you need to see in order for you to have more fun, more creativity, more joy in your life. Okay, it's quite good the way that linked in there. I wasn't sure how that would link in, but obviously when they start talking, then I can hear what the message is. Okay, so you have the ability to see everything that you need to see. You just need to trust yourself more and let yourself see it. Okay. Now, will we do one more? I think we've got time. I don't like these sessions going on too long because I'm conscious of the fact that it's people's lunch breaks and stuff. But we'll do another one and see what comes. See if there's some sort of final message. Let's see now. Hope you're all enjoying these cards today. I trust that you are. Okay. This is going on slightly different. Now, it's a coyote. And the words wise fool. And the message is accept your follies and find the teaching in them. Okay. So what that card's to do with, and it can be linked back to these other ones, and we'll go there in a moment. What this card's saying to you is accept the mistakes that you've all made. We've all made them, plenty of them. A lot of the time we stop ourselves, and this is where this card ties into these other cards. Okay. Chances are most of you are stifling yourselves, having fun, having joy, being creative, being spontaneous, all of those things, and blocking your own visions purely because of your past mistakes. You're afraid of making a fool of yourself. You're afraid of looking silly. You're afraid of looking daft. There's no reason to. Other people's opinions don't matter. 9 times out of 10 when you do something silly, the only person that feels that you're silly is yourself in your own head. So ask Coyote, the power animal, to help you forgive your past mistakes and past bad judgments. We've all made them. We've all made them. It doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you human. Okay. But the reality is, all of us remain tied to our past. All of us. And unless you do the deep spiritual work to release that nonsense, and that, for want of a better word, bullshit, it comes with us. You drag it behind you like a snow dog dragging a big sledge. Okay? That's what our past looks like. They talk about people carrying baggage. That's what it looks like spiritually. And we all carry baggage. But because you're carrying all that baggage and all that fear and all that self-doubt and low self-esteem and lack of self-worth, you then stifle yourself from having joy, fun, and playfulness right now. So ask yourselves a question. Do you want to spend the rest of your lives living in a drudgery, being unhappy, being unfulfilled, being unsatisfied, feeling unworthy, feeling unloved? unnoticed? Or do you want to spend the rest of your life being full of joy, being full of genuine happiness, peace, harmony, seeing the good in everything every day, being playful every day, living in the moment every day? Because those are the two choices that we have in life. We can either spend every day being miserable, or we can forget about the shackles and just enjoy our lives. So, do you want to enjoy your life? Or do you want to stay in victimhood, in sadness, in disharmony, discomfort, awkwardness? Or do you want to thrive and be happy and be full of joy and love and peace? Have a think about that. You're maybe not 100% ready yet to move forward. Ask Coyote, power animal, to give you the strength to draw a line onto the shit of your past and move forward and allow you to find peace, happiness. Okay? Quite a powerful card. Beautiful card. And accept your faults makes you human. We do one more. Can I hear you screaming yes telepathically? Yes? Some want another card, so I'll do another card. Okay. I've been trying to hone my telepathic skills recently. I've been told I can, so I might try and exercise sometime soon where I try and communicate with some of you telepathically. That'll be interesting, won't it? We'll see. It's a gift that we all have, I believe. And certainly in the times of Atlantis, we all communicated telepathically. We didn't need to verbally speak. We'll see. Alright, I think this will be the last card for today, will it? Beautiful. Couldn't have found a better card, folks, to end the session with. Prickly Porcupine. Keywords innocence. Can you all read that message? Free yourself of guilt and shame. Beautiful card to finish with. We all carry guilt, we all carry shame. I'm no different. I have plenty of shameful and guilty secrets. That's just life. It doesn't define us as people. It's experience. As I like to tell people, you can look at life two ways. Lessons and experience. And that's all it is. There's no such thing as a bad decision. If you make a bad decision, learn the lesson, move forward. But there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for anyone to feel guilt and shame about any aspect of their life, any decision they've made, anything they've partaken in. Most of us carry that guilt and that shame because our ancestors, God love them, they're all in heaven, most of them. Well, if they're not in heaven, they're back on earth living. They have passed that guilt and that shame. That shit has come down through our ancestral line, and we all carry it. Whether you believe me or not, you carry the thought processes, the logics, the dogmas of your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your great-great-grandparents. So you're carrying all of their perceived guilts and shames. You're carrying all that shit with you as your guilts and shames. And they're not your guilts and shames. You think they are because you haven't done the deeper spiritual work to release yourself from it. Very important, that. Very, very important. We all carry it. Porcupine's telling you, let go of your guilt and shame. Find your innocence in life again. We always talk about kids being innocent. When you see kids doing something stupid, they sit and giggle and laugh. As adults, we would sit and we would be ashamed and mortified that we've done it. Be like the child. Be that innocence that a child carries. Find that within yourself again, and yes, you can. Part of the reason why you can't find it is because you're carrying all the stuff in here as an adult, and you don't need to be carrying it. So, ask Porcupine to release you from any guilts or shames that tie back to all these other cards that stop you being happy, being joyful, being playful. When's the last time you went outside and jumped in a puddle? When's the last time you went outside and jumped in a puddle and soaked yourself the way a kid would do, and then laugh about it? You wouldn't do it as an adult because you're thinking people will think I'm nuts, or I'll have them clothes to wash and clean afterwards. But that's the joy of being uh, joyful. Just do it. You shouldn't have those thoughts in your head. Oh, what, I would have to do this. I would have to do that after. Just do it and enjoy it. You'll be surprised how much better it makes you feel as a person, as a human being. As adults, we forget what it is to be a child. We forget what it is to have innocence because we carry all these guilts and shames that have been fired onto us and piled onto us by our relatives over the years, by our siblings, um, by our religious leaders, by our government. We carry all that shit. We don't need to carry any of it. Free yourself. Ask Porcupine to help you find your innocence again so you can have more fun in your life without worrying about consequences. And that's not to say you go out and do something absolutely stupid. That's not what this is about. That's not to say you go out and get drunk, really drunk, and then drive 20 miles. That's not what this card's about. It's about finding the joy in the simpler things in life and not feeling guilty about doing so. That's what it's about. Okay. So, will I do one more or not? I'm going to shuffle the cards, and if the card comes out right, then we'll go with it, okay? How are those cards feeling for all of you? It's weird how it's about returning to our innocence and our youth, and learning how to be playful and have fun again. We need to be playful. We do need to be playful as human beings. We need interaction, we need playfulness, we need joy, we need happiness. The problem is we block ourselves from getting it. Okay, I will give this card because I think it's accurate. It's a cougar. The keyword's confidence. Be bold and take charge. Now, the beautiful message with this card is you have the choice. It's not anyone else's decision. It's not anyone else's opinion. You have to make the conscious choice going forward. Do you want to be happy, or do you want to just get on with the drudgery? So, very powerful card to finish with. Ask Cougar to give you the confidence to take charge of your life so that you can bring in more joy, more happiness, more fun, and to bring you closer to people who you can share that fun and joy with. That's quite important too. But sometimes we need to find like-minded souls to be able to do these things. So, Cougar, confidence, take charge. You all have the ability to take charge of your life. Nobody else is in control of your life, only you. If you say you can't do it, then you got to ask yourself, why can I not do it? What is stopping me within me? Because that's in your head. That's not real. Okay, so ask Cougar, give you the confidence, and enjoy it. Okay. Beautiful cards today, folks. I sincerely hope you've all enjoyed it. And I hope you all got a message from that. If it's caused any upset, don't be upset. If you're upset by anything that was in these cards today, then that's telling you that you need to change. That's how you know the cards are for you. It means you need to change some aspect of you. And it could just be something simple, like taking yourself out for an ice cream or whatever. Going splashing, walking barefoot on the beach, in the water. So please take care. God bless. Thank you all for tuning in. And I'll see some of you again tomorrow, I would say. I'll take a photograph of all these cards and post them to the page, okay? Take care, everybody. God bless. Lots of love and thank you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.